I am one of the speakers at the conference this year. My name's Mark Baker. I'm the CEO of Mygrow and a psychologist. And my topic for this year is going to be on some of the key human skills in the new world of work. The topic is going to be very simply looking at the 4 massive shifts that have happened that have brought us into the new world of work. Shift number 1 is the technological advancements that have happened that have brought us into Industry 4.0. And with that technological advancement, there have been quite significant shifts in the kind of skills that people need. And so that brings the second key shift into play that I'll be sharing about, which is the shift in skills that are primarily needed for the humans in the current world of work to contribute most effectively. The third shift that's taken place in light of the technology and the skill shift has been a shift in the generations in the workforce. There are now very different generations that are forming the bulk of most workforces, and these generations bring a certain paradigm, a certain set of expectations, a certain set of values. And that means that in the way that we lead them, in the way we interact with them as employers, it becomes very important to work with them in a way that allows them, quite frankly, to flourish. And if we don't, we are starting to lose them to other organizations that are building cultures that allow for some of these values to be in play. So those are the first 3 shifts. The fourth key shift we'll be looking at is how leadership has shifted and how the way that we lead in organizations has by necessity needed to shift. And we'll be looking at some of the fundamental leadership shifts to take place in the world of work. So those are the 4 key things that we'll be looking at, the kind of overarching macro shifts that have happened in technology, in skills, in leadership, and in the generations. And we'll be looking at, in light of those 4 key shifts in the new world of work, what are the key skills that as HR we need to be developing, honing, and augmenting in our workforce so that we can stay relevant in the new world of work. So that'll be my talk. It's going to be very much looking at the psychology, some of the psychosocial factors that need to be improved and developed in the world of work. And we're going to be bringing in some of the latest research from around the world. I think it's going to be a fascinating time of just taking stock on what are the skills that we're looking at developing in our workforce to keep them relevant now and into the future. So that'll be my talk.